What's up, y'all? So today I thought I'd jump on here and talk about public speaking. So whenever you're going out into public, or you on top of a big stage and you facing a big crowd of people, or even just inside your classroom and you talking to a lot of people, one thing that is just kind of difficult for a lot of people to do, unless you've been doing it for years, and then even still, it's still kind of difficult to do, is talk to a large crowd without being nervous about something. Because it's like, oh, what if I mess up? What if I say something they don't like it? And what if I get booed off the stage and told to go sit your butt down? Well, don't nobody want that to happen. I know I don't want that to happen. I wouldn't care if that did happen, but that's me, not y'all. So when you're speaking publicly, you want to make sure that you always have an axle. And by axle, I mean a stand for yourself to always fall back on. Life is like a continuous loop. And if you understand that loop, you understand what it means to have something to cushion you while you're talking on stage. So for me, like if I get on the phone and I'm talking, I'll walk back and forth because that helps me think, And just like if you're on stage facing a large crowd, even though some things about you might be kind of off, or even though you might get a little bit of a jitter every now and again, but you can't let that really worry you, you know what I mean? Because you have it inside your mind already. You need to build a mindset to say, you know what? I prepared for this. I practiced for this. I know what I'm going to say. So I'm going to go on out here and get what I need to say done. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to move on. I'm going to do what I need to do. And whenever you do that, you already give yourself that balance that you need to say, I'm confident about this. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm about to do. And that's the main thing inside of all of this. You have to be confident. You have to know you about to do what you about to do. So a lot of people say, oh, just imagine the audience inside their underwear or something like that. Or picture them all as pumpkins and you'll be less afraid. Well, I ain't never done that. The audience has just been the audience. And like, if I ever become famous and I'm speaking to 1 million people, I'm not shaking. Or if I have to speak to a crowd, which I've done public speaking a lot in my life, I'm not scared to speak to a crowd. I can't say that's just something that you have to be born with to do, because I wasn't born like that. I had to examine my situation and know, okay, I need a certain play on my words in order to get where I'm trying to go. So here's my biggest thing about public speaking. If you have a point that you're trying to make in your head and you want your point to be understood, you speak to a crowd how you speak to yourself. You speak to a crowd how you speak to any other person that you might just meet. Because if you're trying to prove something or you're trying to make a point to somebody, well, they don't know what type of point you're trying to make, so they can't know if you mess up or not. Unless you just really do something embarrassing, they can't know that. So whenever you're trying to make your own point, you gotta have your own point solid. It's gotta be solid in your mind. It's gotta be, okay, I'm gonna get out here and I know that I need to teach these people about what I need to teach them. Once you have that drive, and say you're a master at that, you're a master, you done rehearsed it, practiced it, you done everything you can. Now you know for a fact that you have everything that you need. You just gotta take a deep breath, let that deep breath out, get up there on that stage, and here's one of the biggest things about giving a speech. don't be afraid to laugh at your own mistakes and then twist those mistakes into something like you meant to do it. So if I say, yeah, man, so, oh shit, y'all see that wall right there? Apparently I didn't. And people are gonna be like, oh yeah. Laughter is our way to relieve ourselves from feeling pent up, feeling nervous. It's our way to relieve ourselves of that nervousness that comes with us. So that's why a lot of people, if you see them on stage, if they're just not a serious professional person, they'll often use humor inside their presentations because they're nervous and they need to laugh in order to release some of that, in order to calm themselves down. And once you do about 1 or 2 jokes inside your presentation, the rest of your presentation will fall like no other. Everything, you'll calm down, your nerves will calm, you won't be as shaky as you were, but you'll still have that determination that you need. And now you can recall everything that you were going to say way more clearly. And that's all it really takes to give a presentation, whether it be to a small audience or a big audience. No, not everybody's going to like what you got to say. That's just life. Not everybody likes a lot of things anyway. But you're going to see that if your point is valid, and that if you explained it and convey your message the way it needs to be conveyed, you're going to find that a lot more people are going to be with you rather than against you. And that's just the basics of giving a speech, guys. Like, I'm not going to go into how to prepare a speech or anything like that. I might in a later video. But this is just to help you from being nervous. Start with the joke. Start with laughing. Hi, good morning. My name is so-and-so. If you have a partner, this is my assistant, so-and-so. You get out there, you say, all right, so today, I know y'all are looking kind of strange, but that's okay. You know, brush your shoulders off, make yourself look like a pimp. Yeah, straight up pimp. That's how I do. In fact, I'm gonna show you. This is how I start every presentation of mine. Let me see if I can get it. I'll walk out on stage. Use my hat. Oh yeah, looking fine in a motherfucker. And that makes people laugh. That makes people say, oh, well, damn. He not as serious as I thought he was going to be. That makes them laugh. Hearing their laugh is affiliate for me. It's my promise that, okay, they laugh. That's a good little stick right there. I got it now. It helps me to calm down my own nerves. It helps me to do better in what I'm trying to do. And that's why I say, guys, like, if you just worried about a presentation, laughter is your #1 relief. That's what laughter was put here to do. Laughter is here to relieve you in every and all situations. So just hold on to that. And just keep doing your best. You know your material. You study hard for your material. You practice for this. So don't be scared to get out there and do your best for it, guys. I know y'all all do all right with anything y'all have. So get out there and do it. All right. Well, I'll holler at y'all.